The battle is won or lost here. If you fail this, you have wasted your entire marketing budget. You're competing with big booty Latinas on one end and cute kittens on the other. So, welcome to the channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm David. I run iCandy Visuals. We help small-sized businesses attract more leads, stand out in the marketplace, and avoid competing on price using personality-driven sales videos, because when everyone looks and sounds the same, customers always pick the cheapest option. By the way, a quick side note, I'm actually Portuguese and we work mainly in UK and Portuguese markets, so don't let the accent fool you, because I'm not actually American, okay? So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to create sales videos that actually increase response rate, or at least generate some buzz around your business. This is actually one of the many methods we use to help our clients. So we are actually practicing where you preach in this video, okay? So let's get on to it. Number one is the hook. The battle is won or lost here. If you fail this, you have wasted your entire marketing budget, okay? So you're gonna spend most of your time on this, on the first 5 seconds of the video, because you have to understand that you're competing with big booty Latinas on one end and cute kittens on the other. And your customer, if you bore them in those first 5 seconds, they're one swipe away from the thing they actually want to watch. So you need to hook them harder than Mike Tyson, okay? It's like David Ogilvy says, as soon as you written your headline, or in this case, the first 5 seconds of the video, you have spent 80 cents of your euro. So some of the ways you can actually hook your audience is either with shock value or by calling them out. For example, are you feeling foot pain, back pain, heartache? Can't fix that, unfortunately. But shock value works a lot, and at the same time calling them out. So calling the prospect out, like who they are. For example, in this video, I mean, we didn't call them out, but we start the video with a neck snap. So it's something very hooky. It's for a chiropractic clinic. Number two, problem. So here, you're simply gonna identify what they're suffering with, correct? And you're gonna develop a kind of story behind it. So I'd say something like, so you notice your teeth are getting a bit yellow, and not the type of gold brick yellow that has girls rushing over you. It's actually the opposite. Gets girls running away from you. Something like that, okay? I'm making this up on the spot. We simply identify the problem, correct? We didn't offer a solution yet. We simply just said, hey, are you suffering with this? And they're gonna say, oh yeah, that's me. And of course, this is too short. You're gonna elaborate on this, but this is just a quick example, right? Which brings us to number three. You're gonna agitate this problem. By the way, if you're finding this helpful and you actually wanna know how to create the video and make them look good, we actually have a 5-day course teaching small business owners how to create their own sales videos using just their phone and a few cheap lights off Amazon, okay? So you can go on our website, click on the 5-day course, and I'll see you there. So agitate. Now you're gonna make it worse. You're gonna make it seem like they have something to lose, right? Like the world's gonna end if they don't get your product, pretty much. Now you're gonna make it worse, you're not gonna make it up, okay? So you're gonna actually find statistics and things that back up your claim and actually make it worse. Don't make it up. We're not with that here, okay? We just identify the truth. So a quick example would be something like, not only have you noticed your teeth are getting yellow, so has everyone around you. And this not only ruins your dental health, okay? It also ruins your social life and professional life, because let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a salesman with yellow teeth and bad breath? Most likely never, because they're out of a job, okay? Again, made up, but you got the gist of it. That's actually something that makes sense, okay? Like you never saw a salesman with awful teeth. By the way, you're gonna notice a thing here. I'm actually using a lot of comedy, and I'm not being very professional, quote unquote, because comedy actually helps a lot in sales. It actually helps more, way more than being professional. You want to speak to people like they're, well, people, not robots or something, because people want to hear from someone that actually has a personality. People don't buy from brands, they buy from people, right? So this is why video is so good, because video already shows your voice, already shows your personality, and you can enhance it pretty much. So there's no reason to be professional, because it actually drops the sales of the video down, right? So number four, we're gonna deliver them the solution being your product or your service, right? So you're gonna deliver something like, lucky for you, however, here at iCandy Dental Clinic, unlike those women who don't like yellow teeth, we love yellow teeth, and turning them yellow to white, so white they can be used as a searchlight, right? Next, number five, you're gonna call them to action, okay? This is where a lot of entrepreneurs and salespeople mess up, is the call to action. So they're too shy to straight up ask for the purchase, correct? Oh, and if you're a service business, don't say purchase now or you can purchase it. Just simply say book a meeting now because you want to make the sale in person, correct? So you just want to get an appointment. But if you're selling a low ticket product, some cheap product, it's better to just sell in the video, correct? But if you're a service-based business and the more expensive your service is, you don't want to call them to action by purchasing. It's a call to action like a book now. So you're just simply going to book a meeting and talk with them, right? And this is simply a call now, a visit this website to make a purchase. Also, two things you want to keep in mind here. You want to have some sort of guarantee to minimize the risk and some sort of limited time discount, because if people feel like they have time, they're gonna wait and are not gonna purchase or book a call, okay? So rush them if you can, of course. And when you're also giving the call to action, you wanna give them the steps. So go on this website, scroll down till you see the form, fill out the form, and then we'll book a meeting with you. Something like that, okay? You wanna make the steps very clear. Number 6, after you give the first call to action, you're gonna build trust now. So this is your testimonials, this is your years in business, this is your degrees, although I don't recommend you use your degrees because a lot of people have degrees and you're competing with a lot of people there. So over here, testimonials are gonna be your best friend, right? Something that says, hey, look, we're to be trusted, we're not gonna mess you up, and we're not gonna scam you or do a bad job, okay? Here's what other people say about it. Here's a quick example of what I would say in a video. You'd say something like, so your mom told you not to trust strangers on the internet, and she was right. However, instead of trusting me, trust these people who are in a similar spot you are now. Something like that. Again, comedy and personality. Gotta be at the forefront. 7, reinstate the guarantee. So you're gonna give them again a guarantee. Don't give them something like super lame. Just say, give you your full money back, no questions asked. That's like the bare minimum. And you can take it even a step further, but it's gotta be a unique guarantee, right? Not something cliche like everyone else is doing. Oh, by the way, again, if you wanna know how to do these videos using just your phone, you can simply visit our website, visit our free resources section, and you'll find the five-day course there, okay? It'll teach you how to light, how to use your phone on manual mode, and how to edit and animate. You know, those trendy TikTok animations. Using just your phone, even if you never use any tech, even if you don't like tech, okay? I'll take you through the whole thing step by step, and I'll even offer you cheat sheets so it makes your life easier. Okay, back to the video. Finally, number 8, you're gonna call them to action again. So you're gonna say the same thing you said in the first call to action, but you're simply just gonna reinstate the discount, the guarantee, and you're also gonna give them the steps again. And after you give them the call to action, end the video with some sort of after credits with the website right here and the information right here, okay? Because you want to give them time to actually take the action. So you put a link somewhere on the screen while you wait for them to click, and just make something funny like, hey, just click here, I'll be waiting for you on the other side. Again, don't forget, give them the full instructions. Go here, do this, book a call, and give them the whole process. So we're done with the steps. Now we're gonna get on with a few guidelines, okay? Something to keep in mind while you're doing the video. And one of the things is that it's very important you keep in mind, it's the don't be boring, okay? Look, you can never bore your customer into purchasing. You can only bore them into not purchasing, correct? So a lot of people have this issue, oh, my videos should be so short. No, they should be long actually. They should be short on Instagram or in other pages, but if you're making a sale, your video needs to be longer because they want to know more. Your customer wants to know more because they're interested, right? If you bore them, if you don't bore them, you can keep their attention, okay? They only click off if they get bored. The video could be 5 hours long, they still watch. I mean, people watch Game of Thrones and other types of 1-hour Netflix series, so it's not a length problem, it's a boredom problem if you don't keep your customer's attention. Another thing that'll help you is comedy. There's a lot of brands that actually became, just exploded because a simple comedic commercial. Just look at Dollar Shave Club, look at True Classic. Brands like that built the entire thing on those commercials, those funny commercials. So don't underestimate the power of comedy, which is actually what we specialize on, is creating those comedic type scripts. And finally, the final guideline is don't be overly professional and don't speak like you're some sort of robot. Speak like a normal person, because the more jargon you use. So jargon is something like professional industry terms. Like instead of, I'll give a quick example out of my head here. Instead of saying your glutes, I say biceps, whatever. Instead of saying glutes, you'd say something like gluteus maximus, okay? So that's jargon. People don't understand that. And if you can, instead of saying glutes, even say butt. Because a lot of people know what a butt is. Few people know what a glute is, and fewer people know what a gluteus maximus is, okay? So that's a quick example. Don't use jargon, or else you're gonna lose the people. I know you're afraid of looking unprofessional, but don't worry. A lot of people actually don't sell because they look too professional, and people don't relate with that, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video, while getting entertained, of course. And just in case you're a small business owner watching this, and you need some help creating content that actually converts, so you're easier to spot and attract more qualified leads, while avoiding being compared based on price. If that sounds like something useful, I'd love to book a free 20-minute consultation to see if anything's going wrong with your business and if we're the right fit for each other. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some value from this video, and I'll see you soon.